My MVP today is one of my favorites off the album. It's called You. Before we get into this, Charlotte, what do you want to say about this song?
Oh, hello, Travis. First of all, thank you for the lovely introduction. Secondly, I'm so excited about You. It's the only one on my album that was an unplanned write, in the sense of all my other songs, were sessions with a bunch of people and producers and songwriters, and this one was the one unplanned one that was just like, I was with my producer and I was like, yo, you want to write a song? And we were both little tips and we were like, why the f not? Let's have some fun with it. So I got on the piano, he got on the drums, and we wrote You in like 30 minutes, and we're dying laughing the whole time and didn't even realize it was great. And then the next day we're like, wait, we wrote a great song last night. Like I called him, I was like, wait, I think we wrote a great song last night. And then it turned out to be You.
That's amazing. Well, I want to get into it right now, and we're going to be finding out more about it right after this. That was You by Charlotte Lawrence. First of all, I got to ask, how do you feel now that the project is out for the world to hear?
It's kind of a relief, honestly, because it's a lot of work. Like, I don't think people really realize like how much work goes into releasing a project. So many photo shoots and video shoots and creative choices and finishing songs. And it's so much fun, but it is very tedious. It's very like long days, a lot of calls, especially now in quarantine that you can't do anything in person. It's like I sit in bed on my phone all day. And now that it's finally out, I can just be like, and it feels really nice. And it feels like a chapter of my life that I haven't been able to, grow from yet, because I haven't, I didn't release it yet. So now that it's out, it's like, I can finally, grow into a different person and let go of all the baggage and all the breakups or trauma or experiences that I may have had over the past 3 years that I wrote these songs about. And finally I can be like, here you go.
We're about to play your song Talk You Down, which is the first track on the EP. Tell me about the video concept for Talk You Down as well. Like what inspired you visually? And, are you thinking about the treatments and stuff like while you're recording the songs, or does that come afterwards?
It normally comes after. I can't even tell if the song is good while we're writing it. I have to like sit on it for a week, and then I'll listen to it and I'll be like, wait, this is actually a really good song. And with visuals, it's the same way. I wait, and then when I hear it in the right way, I can start seeing visuals. And with Talk You Down, it sounds like a partner conversation, like a relationship song, in the sense of your boyfriend or your girlfriend is having a panic attack or having a lot of anxiety, and I'm being like, no, it's okay. Like, you can calm down. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be all right. Like, I'm going to help you. I'm right here. You're not crazy. You're this. Like, it's, it seems like that sort of song. But the moment I finished it and got to like listen to it and sit in it, I was like, no, this is me talking to myself. This is me figuring out that when I have a panic attack or feel really lonely or anxious, that I can be like, it's okay, Charlotte. This isn't real. It's gonna pass. It's okay. So with the music video, I was like, how do we portray, two separate sides of me kind of speaking to each other in quarantine with not a huge budget, So I was like, let's have it be that there is one side of me that is, the light in me and is the brightness and the warmth and the coziness and the comfort. Let's have another side of me be the shadow version of me, which is, the anxious, lonely, darker version. You have both in you. It's okay to have both. You don't want the shadow version to go away completely, but you want to be able to recognize it, speak to it, control it, manage your emotions, and comfort yourself.
I'm on FaceTime with Charlotte Lawrence. We just played Sit in Secret. Tell me about this song and what it means to you.
I love this song. This song is a special one to me. I wrote this song, honestly, probably almost 2 years ago. And I was seeing somebody that I was so obsessed with and so in love with, and they did not care for me back as much as I cared for them. They wanted to keep me a secret and never tell anybody, and we had to hide from my friends and this and that. And it felt so shitty because no matter what the reason is for being a secret, it immediately weighs down on your self-esteem and your self-confidence. And you start thinking, or I started thinking, like, what am I doing? Am I the problem? Why doesn't he want to show me off? Why can't we just be public? Why does it matter? If we love each other, we love each other. Why doesn't it matter? And it was wrapping my head and just consuming me. And I went to the studio and I was like, man, this dude, like, I really love him. We have the most amazing times together, but he's like insistent on keeping us a secret and not telling anybody. And I don't know why. Like immediately they were like, bro, he's probably like other people, and that's why he doesn't want people to know that you guys are dating. And it was like a snap in my head of like, oh, maybe this guy isn't the best guy, and it's not me at all, and he just wants to, you know, feel free and not be in a relationship, whatever. So I wrote this song about it.
I was gonna say you got an amazing song out of it. I want to get into the inspiration and the concept of the project. You posted on Instagram about this coming out 3 years later. When did you know that you were ready for it to come out, and what were those 3 years like for you?
Well, I don't know if I will ever be ready for it to come out or ever feel, you know, fully ready. I'm a person who thinks and acts and lives in a very relaxed way. I love the way I just like go through life not thinking of what's to happen in the future and what if this happens, what if that happens, what if it fails and nobody cares, what if everybody loves it and it's huge. Like I don't wrap my head with those thoughts, that it just kind of like felt ready. I don't know how to put it into words, but I just finished all the songs, I finished my sessions, and I was just sitting at home one day and I was like, you know what, like I want to put out a little project. Like I want to stop doing singles. Like I have a lot of songs that I've made that I'm really proud of and really excited about, and I wrote myself, and I played guitar on some of them, I played piano on some of them, I can play all of them live. Like I'm ready to just put this out into the world.
100%. Well, I want to play Slow Motion. I'm on FaceTime with Charlotte Lawrence. More with her right after this. That was Slow Motion. I'm on FaceTime with Charlotte Lawrence. Tell me where you were when you made this song.
I was at Andrew Watt's studio. His studio's in his basement, and there's no windows, so even if it's noon, you feel like it's midnight. You know, Andrew works with Ali Tamposi, who I've worked with a bunch, and I consider her like...
I love Ali.
She's incredible.
Awesome.
When we go into Andrew's studio, her and Andrew have made so many incredible songs together that it feels like the walls just breathe music. We just like dove into it. I think it started with a guitar riff from Andrew, and then Ali and I got on the mic and, you know, sang melodies, and we both just kind of bounced off of each other and then just like put lyrics into it. But I'm kind of used to walking into a room with the mentality of like, I'll play piano or guitar, I'll sing the melodies, you know, we'll tweak them together, and then I'll start writing lyrics, we'll tweak them together. But I kind of, you know, I normally go in with like that boss bitch mentality. But with Andrew and Ali, they're both so gifted that it's sometimes just nice to, you know, speak my truth, write some lyrics, write some melodies, and then just be like, now do your thing, and watch Andrew like rip at guitar and Ali do the crazy harmonies that I'm like, yes, that's perfect. And also because they both know me so well that it's like everything Ali says lyrically is exactly what I'm saying, you know? It's just like in a beautiful, poetic, angel type way.
Before we get into RX, you know, off your project, I think it's so relatable when you say we only want our exes when we get depressive, I'm getting self-destructive. Do you feel like being vulnerable, you know, with your music, does it come easy to you? And why was it important for you to share this song?
I do think it comes easy to me. I made a pretty big shift in my life when I turned 18. But I was like, you know what? I hate lying so much. I hate liars. Whenever any of my friends or an ex or anybody lies to me, I immediately just feel like gross and I just hate it. So I made this switch that I'm still, you know, you have to keep it up and work on it. But that I was like, I'm not going to be a liar. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I'm just going to live my truth, own my truth, speak my truth. I'm going to call my friends when I need them. I'm going to just be honest with my life. You know, with that comes great songwriting and great friends. And RX was made with incredible writers, and this guy, Busby, who was an amazing songwriter and producer. And he sadly passed away last year from a brain tumor, like pretty suddenly. And it was really heartbreaking and really sad. So we kept this song as a demo, and I didn't re-record any vocals. I didn't get anybody to finish production. I didn't tweak anything. I was just like, no, it's perfect as it is. Like, I remember walking in there being like, you know what, guys, I'm having a hard week and I need to just get it out and write a song about it. And I just vented to them, and I could tell that they were like, we've never met this girl before, and she's literally like crying to us. But it was just a beautiful day.
You just heard Cowboys. I'm on FaceTime with Charlotte Lawrence. What type of playlist should everyone be adding this song to, and what's the perfect setting for someone to listen to Cowboys?
I just see this song as like a very sexy, kind of mysterious, like angry song in a way, you know? And not angry in the sense of like, I'm so mad at you, but angry in the sense of like sneaky angry, like mysteriously angry. I don't know. I would imagine someone listening to this song, my dream scenario, and like smashing their ex who cheated on them's car with a guitar, with their own guitar, while they're smoking a J. And drinking whiskey. That's what I would imagine.
Charlotte Lawrence is not responsible for what you do, ladies and gentlemen. We're just putting that out there right now.
I take no liability.
Well, we're about to get into Why Do You Love Me? Who or what were some of the influences behind the sound of the project?
This one was definitely like rock-based. Like I'm a huge Chili Peppers fan. The thing that is so makes the Chili Peppers, obviously besides like, you know, Anthony, who's just incredible and has the best lyrics and sings, is that Flea comes up with these incredible bass lines that perfectly like mirror Frusciante's guitar and just gives like a bounce and a heaviness.
Am I crazy, or have I seen a video of you and Flea and Andrew Watt?
Yeah, Chad Smith. I'm really close friends with
So
Chad,
that was you, Chad, and Andrew Watt. I
drummer.
know I'm not crazy. I saw that. Yeah. I saw it down. This was like a year ago or something.
Yeah, I had a show in LA, and I was backstage with Andrew and Chad. And I've been friends with Chad for a while, so I love the Chili Peppers, which is so crazy, but I kind of like forget that he's a Chili Peppers drummer because he's such like a funny, normal, like nice dad vibe. You know what I mean? Like he calls me kiddo. Like he's so just sweet and lovely. I forget that like Chad is also one of the best drummers in the entire world, and also the drummer of my favorite band. And I literally turned to them like maybe 10 minutes before the show, and I was like, do you guys want to come up on stage? And Chad goes, yup. He doesn't know any of my music. Like, obviously he's heard it when it comes out and congratulates me, but he doesn't know any of my songs. So Navy Blue is my last song that I was playing on tour. And I have this like big ending that I go blue. And then I pass the microphone to the crowd and they sing it back to me. And it like goes back and forth for like 5 minutes. And Chad goes up on stage and starts like normal with the beat of just the normal, and then loses himself, and it's like, and I was so happy and so excited. And obviously, Chad losing himself on drums then influenced Andrew to lose himself on the guitar and just do guitar solo after guitar solo. Turn around and I just face Chad at the drum set, and Andrew's there too, and we're just like rocking out, having the most fun. That was definitely like a for me thing, and I truly believe it was one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life.
Travis Mills on Apple Music One.
If we were making a playlist around the project, give me 3 songs that you think will complement the project from other artists.
I know it's their most popular song. It's not a cop-out, it's just my favorite, but Under the Bridge, because it is, Under the Bridge is such, by the Chili Peppers, it's such a beautiful song, but it has a kick to it that it can feel somewhat bright in a sense. But if you listen to the lyrics, it's about a drug addiction. It's a sad, like dark song accompanied by really cool, little bit lighter music. Maybe like Shoulda Known Better by Sufjan Stevens, or
that's a great one.
I love that song. And Sufjan just has this insane talent that I think Phoebe Bridgers also has, that they can just like stream of consciousness write these amazing, insane, same with Justin Vernon from Bon Iver, write these amazing, insane, crazy songs that are just like, just a full story that if you printed it out and read it, you could read it like a book. And you could see each metaphor and see each color that he's describing and each person who died or who this. And it's like, I don't know. I love their songwriting. And I'd put Kyoto, Copycat Killer Version by Phoebe.
How do you feel like you've grown as an artist since then?
I feel like I've grown exponentially. I finally can feel like I'm using the music that I grew up on and have been in love with since I've been a kid, and the music that my mom showed me that I died for, the music that I would sit in my room and just put in headphones and cry to for hours. I finally feel like I'm able to use my love for that music and put it into my own songs. It's like, as you grow, as you experience, your art is going to grow with you, and it's going to be right there beside you.
Well, I just want to thank you for coming on the show today. And, for everyone listening, her project Charlotte is out right now. Make sure to add it to your Apple Music playlist. Charlotte, before you go, I know this is going to be hard, like you said at the beginning of the show, but if you had to pick your favorite song from Charlotte right now, which song would it be?
Right now, it would be Cowboys. Because I'm feeling like I want to break a car.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
They're going to be like, she's an insane person.
Well, it was great to talk to you. I appreciate you taking the time.
You too, Travis.
And huge congratulations to you.